I just don't remember what we'll hire a worker here. Then we're gonna run over here and we're gonna go and sell the rest of this off. Excuse me. Just my cat walking across my desk. Hope everybody's had a good Memorial Day weekend. I haven't been on the computer all weekend, no record. So, this is my second video of the day. I did one for FS22, now I'm doing one for FS19. Chipped the tooth over the weekend and cut my tongue. Hurts really bad when I eat. So I've been trying to deal with that. Me and the wife went to Darien Lake Sunday. Hung out for a while, walked around, played in the water for a little bit. Walked around, got something to eat, just to check things out and see what changed. The only thing that was shut down, that'll be shut down all season, will be the Mind Eraser for some major maintenance. Because I know they've had issues last year with that ride always being shut down. So, other than that, everything was up and running, except in the water park. I was a little disappointed. Nothing was really going on. The kiddie park was open, Hooks Lagoon, where the kids can play. The wave pool was open, and Swirl City, 4 water slides he could ride. So hopefully that changes before we go up next time. I know lifeguards are in training, because you were training at the wave pool while we were in it. Jumping into the deep end to save. They throw a dowel in and you gotta jump in and save this little dowel. It's like a little kid. And they do it all season long in the water park. You'll be in the water slide or something and the lifeguard will come up and just let the dowel go down the water slide to see if they're paying attention at the bottom. They'll just throw it in at Lazy River or wherever to see if the lifeguards are actually doing their job and paying attention to what's going on around their surroundings in the water. So it makes me kind of happy that, they're definitely taking safety very seriously in the water park and don't want nobody to drown. Because I do have grandkids that do go to Darien Lake once in a while with us. And they do run off in the water park and play by themselves. I don't walk with them, I don't walk around with them, I don't babysit them. In my book, they're old enough that they can go ride the rides by themselves in the water park. Now, when we go out in the park, they do not run the park by themselves, except for my oldest grandson. He's 18. So, he can pretty much do whatever he wants. So, but did a lot of work on this farm off camera to get us something, get us going on something. Now, this map works a little different than any other map you probably ever played. This one you'll have to actually build the factory before you can use it. That's why we only have the one sell point, which is Walmart, and it stinks, but it is what it is. So, okay, now we have no more silos to sell. So now, I bought some extra fields for us just to have something to do. I lined that one with the worker, but we're going to line the rest of them by ourselves. We're going to park this right here for right now. Yeah, let's run over to him and grab him. No, I did buy. We own all this. This is what I worked on over. Went off camera. I bought all these fields for us. These ones I have not done anything to. So 4, we got to plow, and 5 is withered, so we got to plow that. But 3 is right. We've ready to harvest, so we can work on these 3 fields after we get these planted. Excuse me, I can throw my gum away. Tell my tongue to chew it. So I got a phone call back from Zach. They're running my license right now. They're just got to play the DLT hurdles again. Gotta wait for clearinghouse to get back to me. Should be in the next day or 2. And then they can call me in for a drug test. Hopefully by the end of the week, he's hoping. And hopefully next week I can start work soon. Sucks being home every day, not being able to support my family. I'm waiting on unemployment, but this will be the 3rd week. And alright, so let's zoom this out. So there we go. I love what I do on YouTube. I love what I do for work. I used to love my job at the garbage company, but things just didn't work out with us, and I had to leave. So it is what it is. I do have 13 years out over the road experience. But Jane, I've started with CI. First I got my CDL, and nobody local would hire me because I didn't have the experience. I'm like, okay, went to CR England. Worked there for 3.5 years. Leased a truck, was making decent money. Wanted to buy the truck, had the down payment. My mom was going to give me the money for the down payment on the truck, which is a little over 10 grand. But they decided not to sell me the truck, so I got screwed there. So I said, alright, come back home. I had a local job here, running transfer, but him and his wife got in a big ass fight, and truck's belonged to her, so she wanted the she wanted the truck back, so I had to take it to her mom and dad's, park it in their driveway. They were waiting outside for me. They weren't mean to me or anything. They weren't rude. They just said thank you, for bringing our daughter's truck back. I said no problem. I understand. Just, I heard what happened, and then, not gonna. So after that, crawled back to Sierra England for a little bit, worked out of Buffalo. Things didn't go well, so I ended up going over to JNR Shugo. Got treated like family over there, got treated with respect. Always had decent miles, always made decent money. But I'd say the last 2 years we've been struggling. Miles weren't there, the money wasn't there. They were having trouble finding freight to move. Sat more and I did driving, and I just, it was time to come in off the road. Set up a job with a company 8 months and things just didn't work out with us, so I said my goodbyes to them. So now I'm waiting to hear back from Heidelberg, which is a German company, concrete place. I'll learn how to drive concrete truck and deliver concrete and learn all I can. And I am probably going to end up back at the garbage company sooner than later, because I think they'll take me back. I'm hoping they would rehire me in 90 days, but I can't sit on my ass for 90 days and expect no income. I got a camper sitting out there that I started working on over the weekend but couldn't get it fixed. Can't get the slack out of the cable, so now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. And I honestly think that I gotta have the camper. I know the guy told me you gotta fully have it extended, which I did. I had it fully propped up, but I was doing something wrong, so got a new solution. But with the rain and that, I can't have it open because it'll get wet inside. I'm hoping at the end of the year they pay out my stocks from J&R Schugel, which I'm entitled to. My investment money. If they don't, well, then they don't. I'm not going to hold it against them, but I think they owe it to me. This field's bigger now. We missed 2 shots. Well, we'll get those on the way back. Guess I gotta turn it a little sharper next time. Oh, why does it feel like I missed the field? I don't know why what it does. It feels like I missed the field. See, on my personal map, I used to plant this out grass and mow it. But I decided to do things different. We're gonna do things different on this map, because on my personal map, I have all the factors stacked together, and I can't really keep track of them, because all the icons are stacked together. So we're gonna spread things out a little bit on this map. So we just gotta figure out what we're gonna do and how we're gonna do it. Excuse me. Let's shut that off. That feels like I missed a field. I don't know why, but it does. There's one spot we missed. I'll just leave it on. We'll cover this spot right here. Done. This one's all lime. That's grass. I didn't pick it up. I missed it. I'm gonna leave it. We'll plant it on. We'll just plant it under. Yep. Okay, they're all. Alright, we're all done with the lime. Let's go put it away. Oh, my controller died. How nice. That's why we're not moving. Sorry about that, guys. I gotta figure out which one is my controller. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that, my controller died. I should have had it on the charger last night, but, you know, chair pulled back up. I need a new chair. This kitchen chair is killing me. Alright, let's park this. We'll pull it in so we know that. Oh, let's run back and get the planter. We'll start planting at this end and work our way back to the farm. There's lots to do on this map and a lot of stuff to get done, so... See, on my personal map, I had all my factories here. And they were just they're too crammed together for me. So, we're gonna figure out another solution. I'm gonna put some there, but I just don't know which ones. So we're gonna run clover again so we can have some grass. Alright. Let's unfold this. Let's get some lights on and unfold this. I don't know if I don't remember if I bought that piece of property or not yet. Yeah, I bought it, so we're gonna mow that grass too. Because we're gonna put some factories there. Start putting factories down and start getting them filled up. Because we have enough fields to work with to start filling things up. And we're gonna start with lumber, and I'll show you what we're gonna do. In fact, I'll show you right now. What's going on here? I'll show you what we gotta do. So on this map, before you can build anything, or you gotta own the property. Where there is, okay. This is what we call this is the construction area. So like if we're gonna build something, we gotta come in here and find it. Which I'll show you. We'll just go right here. Like this right here. To open area 12, deliver 100,000 liters of each of the following. Now area 12, there's signs all over this building. But this is what we're gonna start with. Green field, grass seed, water, and green. See? Like to build the Dunkin' Donuts one, you know. So we gotta get all these factories down and get them running. And they gotta be running in order, so I gotta figure out which goes where. But everything, we deliver all our materials here, and then it will build where it's at. So, like area 12, you know, could be an area that's gated off. So, that's why I'm saying. We need to start saving our clover. Because I honestly think it takes clover. I want to say it does. I could be wrong, but we're going to hire a worker but that's how that's going to work. So, we'll start putting some factories down because I'll show you all the factories that we're going to need will be in here. You know, like the rock crusher we're going to need the drywall. We're going to need Anderson windows up and running. This is a concrete. We're going to need this up and running. We're going to need the composter up and running. We're going to need the crate factory up and running. But the important one is going to be, gotta find it. It's going to be the Mammoth Mill and the Pennington. We got to get this up and running because this will make, so we need to save the clover. So we gotta, that's why I want to get that area mowed. Get that area mowed and paint it all in. That's why I'm trying to save the money. So that's the game plan in the next couple episodes. So, alright, we're gonna see, I'll show you on the map. This area right here is all grass. We're gonna put factories, but we're gonna spread them out a little more. Because we're gonna, I want to put some down because we own this. I think this is grass too. We're gonna paint this, and we're gonna put factories down here too. So like the mammoth mill and all that will go up here, but I think we're gonna put down here. But let's take a ride. Let's take a where am I? Let's just get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna go into flight mode for a minute and show you. The little area. Just so we can get on the other side of the river. See this area right down here? This little area right here, we can put some factories right in here. In this little grass area. If we have to. Might find a different area. So that's that. So, but we're a long ways from getting there. But we gotta get like the mammoth mill and the penitent going so we can get greenery going. And that, so, but I want to get that mowed and that, but I may mow it off camera if I have time. I'll have to wait and see. Depends on what my wife's got going on later this afternoon. I know we gotta take a vehicle back down to a friend that my wife brought home. She had to go babysit at 3 o'clock this morning. So, I don't have another tractor, alright. We're gonna put some of this stuff away. I don't like having. I'll put some of this stuff away while the planter's going through that field. What we can do after we put this away is we can I love Papa Source tractors on here, but I wish he made the brake system a little better. That's the only thing I don't know how to put. I can do stuff in the XML files, but that's one thing I can't adjust. I don't know. I tried it once and it just didn't seem to have no effect. The loading wagon's gonna stay right there because we're gonna be using it. Nothing ain't gonna bother putting that away. So, put some of this stuff away. I do not think there's a delivery store for this one. I can't remember if there is. I'll have to look. If there is, I'll put it in. I may already have it in, but don't remember how to use it. Alright, let's grab the plow. And we're gonna go hook up. We're gonna go start this fields up there. Let's see if they need anything else. This is withered. We're gonna plow it under. Field 4 is plowed. They don't need lime at all. Let's see. Let's take off the plow on. Because if they need lime, then I'm gonna lime them first. Nope. Anything underneath the weed? It's already fertilized once. Alright. So 4 and 5 we gotta go plow. Alright. Let's check on our planner. I think he's about done. Let's jump in him real quick. Your vehicle. Yeah, he's about done. So I gotta keep an eye on my email because I could be getting an email for something anytime. And I gotta keep an eye on my clearinghouse, so yeah. So cancel that. Hit cancel. We'll fire him and we'll move him over to another field. Alright, let's go start him. Look at these fields up here, plot, and get them prepared for planting. Well, we got some grass here. Wow. Guess we're gonna have to find the edge of the field and plow it under. That's interesting. Well, guess we're gonna plow this because I don't need the grass. That's what the clover's for. The clover will leave the grass behind. So I want to say, I think it's right here. It looks like the edge of it. Let's find out. Okay, let's hire a worker there. And let's go back and check on the planner. We're gonna ride with the planner. I know I'm hiring workers. I'm being lazy today. But it is what it is. My hands are too sore, and I gotta get my desk cleaned up today or tomorrow. I gotta clean my house up a little bit more. Can't wait to hear from unemployment. So we'll get these planted. We might not mow the grass until next episode. Looks like I'm gonna have to clean up the edges too. In fact, we're gonna fire him and do that right now before I forget. If you see this happen once, then what you do is you do this. Do a headwind. It just means the tractor don't have enough room to turn around because of the trees. Oh, might help if I lower it and turn it on, huh? Or turn it on when I lower it, huh? There we go. Yeah, all you do is do a headwind, but I'm gonna take over the planter. This on it. I'll plant it myself. Now there should be plenty of room for us to turn around. The collision's not shut off on this. Not like the Papa Smurf one on FS22. So try to get much recording as I can, as long as it's quiet in my house. If it ain't quiet, then I'll do some racing. Is what I'll do. I don't have to talk much in the racing game. And they're gonna try to talk over the motor. I'm gonna do some racing tonight, and I'm gonna record them. If they turn out good, I'll post them. If they don't, I'll delete them. Because it all comes down to what kind of group of people you get in with racing. Like I said last night, I had some good racing in the pro late model at Charlotte. Was hooked on the cushion, and somebody plowed into me. I was running up to 5th, and I was climbing, and somebody slid right up the track and plowed right into me. Didn't care that he took me out. Should tell me I should learn how to drive. Should learn how to hold your line. I said, you're the one that slid up into me. You're the one that needs to learn how to drive. I had the right rear plander almost right up against the wall, and telling me I should learn how to drive. And I told him, you need to learn how to hold your line. You know, if you're gonna start sliding up the track, you know, it's called you need to back off the gas a little bit. You know, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, blah blah blah. And I got an earful from him. I had a couple other guys in there back me off. I said, I'm sorry, but I've been around dirt racing my whole life. Had a cousin that run limited late models at Smithport. I had an uncle that started the the Rush Crate Late Model series. So, if it wasn't for my uncle, that series would never exist. He's the one that got it started, and you know, every year they do a memorial down at State Line Speedway in New York for him. So this year it got canceled because of the weather. I don't know when they're going to reschedule it. But you know, so I've been around dirt track racing my whole life. My kid's mother had a cousin that raced Sportsman Modified at Tennessee Speedway. So I've been around it, and I know. Gotta learn, you know, on dirt track, you know, you can't run wide open unless you're at a big track like Outdoor or Knoxville, or you know, because even the pros will tell you, when we're at Outdoor or Knoxville, we hardly lift. You may lift this a little bit to get the car set in the corner. Other than that, it's wide open. You know, and it goes for any kind of race car in dirt. You know, you're on a short track. You're in and out of the throttle and on the brakes. Well, some of these guys think, oh, you can run wide open here, and that's what iRacing is trying to fix. Is that, hey, you know, you can't run wide open here anymore. So but I said, the 305 sprints and the big block modifieds I'm gonna race this week. Everybody tells me you should pick a car and stick to it. I've been trying to stick to the 358 mods, but I just don't feel comfortable on some of the track shit to race around other people. And everybody, how do you have an A license? It's just that. You know, I just keep my safety rating up. I said it don't matter where your I rating is. I'm just stuck in a slump, that's all. At one time I was high as 1500, was able to race online with a group of friends, but then it dropped. I started having some bad races. So I'm hoping with my stock money that I can actually buy a decent tower and have it up off the floor to run iRacing like it should. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna hire a worker here. jump over here. Let's go. Let's see, where is this guy? Oh, hold on, let me shut that off. Oh, we took a screenshot. Let me shut the flight mode off. We don't need it. So he's gonna be at this end, I think. Don't quote me, because I'm always wrong. I know where he's at. Oh, he's at the other end. Okay, we'll run back the other end. No big deal. Autosave. Alright, we'll run back down the other end. Let's run down this end and grab him. There he is. If this was grass, I plowed it under. I don't need the grass. I'd rather run the clover and have the clover for the factory we're going to set up. Alright, so let's go plow the next field. I'm also doing the YouTube videos because a friend asked me if I would start showing my maps on YouTube so they could watch them. I said, yeah, sure, no problem. So she's been watching them, but I said they're going to be kind of boring at the beginning. Tire worker there. Let's run back down to the planter. I'd rather run the planter than the plow. Let's see where they're at. Let's see where he's at. He's blocked, that means he's hung up in the trees or he's went off the friggin' edge. Alright, he didn't go off the edge, thank God. That means he's down here tangled up in the damn tree. Damn AI helper. Oh, he's not tangled up. Alright, we're gonna fire you. I'm gonna take over. I can do it faster than you. Now, as we get more and more to do, the IA workers will be doing all the field work, except for unloading. So, I'm not gonna worry about that a little bit. I'm gonna let it go. May speed the time up a little bit just to get this growing. I can't. No, I think I fixed the XML file so every hour we'd hit a growth stage. But we got plenty of work to do. We got factories to get, we got grass to get mowed over there yet. We got turn that all into concrete or paint it. So we got plenty of work to do. But we're gonna plant all clover for right now until we need something, because that's the only factory we're gonna put down besides the Mammoth Mill. We'll probably have to go get logs, which means we'll have to buy a forestry and cut some wood down. Alright, so we'll get this one planted. We're probably gonna have to put down a silo to store some stuff in instead of selling it all off. We're gonna have more than enough grass now here to make lots of silage to get us going. That's our source of income until we actually start making products. So hard saying what my brother-in-law's up to. I hear something outside. I thought he'd come back in, but I think he's outside. He's on disability. He gets bored around the house. He gets tired of, I don't know how to explain it, but he gets bored. Just like my wife. My wife gets bored. I don't ever get bored around my house. There's so much shit to do around this house. You just gotta make yourself do it, We got 4 kitty cats that float around my house. So, kitty cats that roam my house, so the oldest ones will be 2 years old, or 2 years old. He's a big baby. See, can I get this in one swipe? I hope so. Now let's check the state of fertilized sensors grass in it. Is it? No, only 50%, okay. So the first growth stage we'll have to fertilize all these. And this one here probably can, let's check other than this one, hang on. This is oil radish, so we're just gonna plow it under. Yep, we'll plant all these fields. So before we start planting this field, let's go move the plow over. I'm not gonna plow that one under until it's fully growing, then we can plow it under. I ain't gonna do any good now because it's just gonna leave, it's gonna fertilize the field, so it's gotta finish growing. I think my wife got lost running around, I don't know. I know she ain't no money to spend. This is withered, so it ain't gonna do any good. We're just gonna plow it under. Okay, so now let's jump back to this guy. Alright, let's get this planted. We'll run clover for now. Give us enough silage to get things up and running. Until we get the composter done, then we'll start running wheat. Oh, we'll call this episode probably doing some more field work. Doing some field work on a beautiful morning. That's what we're gonna call it. No. This is gonna make a ton of grass. All these fields. And we're gonna have grass over there too, so I think we'll run this clover. I think the next two fields, I think we're gonna run as wheat. Because actually I think I got better plans for this map. Because on the map down here, this is all trees. I will have the spread to cut this all down, all this forestry down, and put the factories here. But for right now, we gotta put some factories here, like the Mammoth Mill and all that, until we can get that all cut down, and then we can let it run out, and then we can move it down there. We have to put the Mammoth Mill down temporary somewhere. Oh, looks like I missed a little spot, didn't I? Yep, I did. Well, guess what? We're gonna fix it while I'm here. Alright, so the next two fields, the two outside fields, we are going to plant wheat. So we have a little bit of, I believe there is, if there ain't a silo up here, we're going to put one down up on this farm. This is going to be our, I think this is going to be our main farm right here. So, with that being said, I want to stick a silo here somewhere, but we're going to go back into flight mode for a minute, just so we can get an overhead view of where to put things, because you can't really see in the grass. So, there's a garage. What if we put the silo like right in here? And yep, put the silo right here. And yeah. So let's go here. Let's go to silo. We need something that's this silo right here that's gonna hold everything. This is our mining. This will hold all our mine stuff. This is our animal care. I'll hold all this. So this won't hold, this will hold clover too, but this is a hold. And then this one just holds, so we need this one. Alright, so let's go. Forgot how to rotate, so you gotta give me a minute. Bear with me, guys. Forgot how to rotate. So let's go here. Alright, so grid snapping, rotate camera. Oh, the arrows on this one, that's right. So, because I can rotate my camera with the choice. So what I was thinking about was putting that bad boy right in here somewhere. Right about here. Let's try this a little bit. Put it right in here. Back a little bit farther. How's that? Yeah, that'll work. Now we're gonna go here to landscaping. And what I want to do is I want to paint. So we can change all this. Okay, so now what I'm thinking is, hold on, is we loop this like this, back down to this road. We'll paint this. We'll go just a little bit more, make it a little bit wider. Okay. Then we do the same thing to the other side, okay. And we'll loop this like this. Sorry guys, it's taking a little bit longer than expected. I should have did this off camera, but just wanted to show you guys how to do some of this stuff. Alright, so now there's our silo. Awesome. Let's shut the flight mode off. There's our silo. Oh, we gotta paint a road back here too. I'll do that off camera. But we're an hour in and I'm Farmer Brian. Please hit the like button and the subscribe button and have an awesome day.